Hello, everyone. I think I am live. I am trying to finish my setup again, but hello, happy new year, happy year of 2022. Oh my goodness. I think this is my very first video that is not a shorts. So I have been uploading here on my channel, but I've been doing shorts because, to be honest with you, there's just not enough time in a day to do everything that I need to do. But I have big hopes for 2023 for my YouTube channel and across my social media channel. But anyways, today is not about my social media. Today we're going to look at my Hobonichi. This is my planner, and this is my journal for the upcoming, no, for this year. What am I talking about? For this year of 2023. Let me see if I can make this where, there we go. I think this one is much better. So my cover is from a Gallon Leather. So I've had this for a while. This is the undyed leather. So but you know what? When I got this maybe 2 years, 3 years ago, it was lighter, and now it's, getting darker. The more I use it, the more it's exposed in the air and the sun. It's getting darker. So I really love it. There's some scuffs in there, there's some marks in there, and I honestly don't mind. I really don't mind that at all. Let me try and figure out how can I get the live where I can see what's happening and I can actually, let me see your chats. I don't know how it works. Forgive me. Okay, so but if you have any chat, I won't be able to read it. I think I can though. Let me see. I think it will show up. I'm not sure. All right, so here we go. Anyways, this is the Gallon Leather. My Hobonichi for this year is a cousin, which is the A5. And let's look at it. Honestly, I didn't set this cover for this year. I've had some of these photos in here. I think this was from this year, the beginning of the year, during the holiday. My daughter came for a visit, so I have some pictures. I printed it because I was going to journal it. And look at my oldest daughter and my youngest one. Oh my God, she's so much taller than her ate. And that's my son. He's 16. He just turned 16. She turned 22. Oh my God. But anyways, those are here because I was going to journal about them. I just haven't had the chance to do so. So there, it's there. Um, like what I said in the title, my Hobonichi is what I'm going to use for this year as a journal and also a planner. Let me see if I can. I think this is it. Nope. Hold on. Trying to change the gamma. Okay, let's turn down the brightness. Why is it so bright? There we go. I think that's so much better. All right, and then I'm going to adjust this one so we have more space in the middle. Okay, there we go. All right, so the Hobonichi, it has a year overview, your last year of 2022, and the year forward, which is the 2024. And then I'm going to be using the 2023, this yearly overview here, just to track my and flow, which reminds me that I have to do this. I'm on my last day, Wednesday. There we go. And so that's what I'm going to use that for. And then we have the future log in here. You have your yearly future log also. How I have it set up, I have put in special dates, birthdays, anniversaries, future trips that are already set. And then on top, I've seen a lot of people were actually using this planner as a tracker. But since I have tried many times to track whatever it is that I want to track of, it was just never successful. So I am not going to disappoint myself anymore. And so I'm not going to do that. But the thing that I have on top are my social media accounts. So we have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube. It's just nice to see the growth or decline, whichever it is, but I'd like to see that through the year. I think it would be interesting to see how much you've grown or how much followers you've lost along the way, just to understand. Since because a content creator is what I do for a living, so this is really something very important to me. Now, if this is something that's, not important to you, of course you can use the top of this future log however you would like. And I think that's one thing that's important to understand when it comes to planner or a journaling system is that not because it was intended a certain way that you should just keep it as that. Remember that you have to make the planner work for you and not the other way around, because after doing this for many years now, I have discovered that there's no such thing as planner peas. There's no such thing as a perfect planner. It truly is just depend on the person that's using it. And so I have tried many different type of system, from a ring binder to a spiral bound, to the disc planner, and then many different types of planner like this. It's just, to me, it's the same. If I don't use it, if I don't follow it, if I don't make it work for me, it never does work. So my intention for this year is to be more intentional with everything. I think that was my word for last year, but my word for the year here is clarity, and we'll talk about that later in the video. But anyway, so on the top, that's where I'm going to track my social media, and then future log for, dates, birthdays, and anniversaries. At the bottom, I do a lot of online classes for Michaels and Faber-Castell USA. And so this is where I'm going to track. This is where I'm going to track the classes that I am teaching, and also I would like to track the attendance of each classes so that I understand what my audience are interested the most, whether it is about lettering or whether it is about mixed media or journaling or bullet journal. That's the only way that I can keep track of it. And then also stay on top of things and see, oh, you know what, they really like to learn more about brush lettering. Then that's something that I can really put my focus on too as well. And all right, and so and then I just added the colors of the markers that I used. I am using Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens because the Pitt Artist pens are India inks, which means they really don't bleed through. Hobonichi paper uses a Tomoe River paper. At least this is the last year that they're going to do that. I believe that next year they're going to change their paper. But the Tomoe River paper is an amazing paper, but it also is very thin. And so, I've tried many different markers in the Hobonichi. I don't think. Maybe some ink bleed. Sharpie does bleed through for sure. Alcohol marker is a no-no, which is a lot of paper is a no-no when it comes to alcohol marker. But I just love how the Pitt Artist pens are a bit muted, and also they are archival. They're waterproof. And also they are light fast. Light fast, which means all and everything that I write in here will stay as vibrant in many, many, many years to come. And knowing that I work with watercolors a lot with, so I have water, I drink coffee, I drink, whatever I drink here in the office, soda, milk, water. If I have any accidents, then I am confident that it's not going to affect any of my writings in here because I use the Pitt Artist pens and they're waterproof. So I'm safe because, let's be honest, I have done that before in the past. Okay, so this planner, even though it is for 2023, it came with December 2022 monthly view. And so even though I received it, I think the last week of December after Christmas or maybe before Christmas, I can't really remember, but I was able to play. I don't know why I had to do that because it's not like it's my first time using a Hobonichi, but still, I was able to really enjoy it and get a feel of the planner again. So this is my monthly view in December. Of course, a lot of that was back planning, but I was just really wanting to play play with my planner and play with some stickers. And so that's why. Now, this is the month of January here. I used a lot of 1 in a million stickers. Look at all this dim sum happiness in here. So, 1 in a million, they have an advent box for lunar year or the Chinese New Year. So, this was the day one, and we're going to open the second box. So there's like 15 days countdown till the 22nd for the Chinese New Year. So that's, you open one gift every day to see what's inside. And it's just, this was day one. And to be honest with you, it was so packed full of amazing cuteness. And so I'm just super happy. But anyways, I will tag all the shops that I'll mention down below. All right, so that's the monthly view. And honestly, I think I'm not going to do this again. I was hoping that I wanted the most important to-dos to put in here, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it's working for me, just because sometimes there are weeks where my schedule change or my priorities change. And so I don't think I'm going to do this again. I think I'm going to keep the side bar, side part, I don't know what to call it, where I'm going to put in all my bills, all my subscriptions, everything in here. So when it comes to finances, I think I'm going to keep it here on the left side. And then all the to-dos, I'm just going to leave that on the weekly view. I have more than enough space in the weekly view for that. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. But anyways, I was able to set all the monthly with all my birthdays, so I won't have to worry about that. What I did was I did put everything in the future log, and so I was able to reference from that and then transfer it to the monthly view. And more or less, that's how I'm planning on doing my weekly view as well. You know, first look at the yearly and see if I have something in the future log, then put everything in the monthly, and then everything in the monthly will go on to the weekly view as well. And to be honest with you, it's not like I have everything here set in stone where this is exactly how I'm going to do it. This is the plan. This is the system. No, I'm honestly still kind of just like playing, and I'm still trying to figure out how things are really going to be. Does that make sense? So this was the first week. I was able to play with it, added some stickers, some washi tapes. All these cuteness in here are from Once More with Love. So these are, I have a very few favorite sticker shops. And so Once More with Love, you're going to see in my Hobonichi a lot, and also 1 in a million. And of course, Simply Gilded will be there. There's a few more. And then I'm just going to try and link all of these shops below. All right, so the next week, this was more of a week where after the holiday, you kind of just don't know what you're doing. You know, you kind of were lost. What day is it? What am I doing? Who am I? That's kind of it. And then I got sick. Well, as you can hear in my voice, I'm still sick. But it's not COVID, but I have been holding on to this congestion for a very, very long time. And I am so over it. I am really so over it. I want it gone. I want it over. I'm praying that I'll be healed very, very soon. Okay, so because I wasn't really doing a whole lot, but I used it, put stickers in it, and notice that once I got back to actually working, notice how I really don't have a whole lot here. So all my to-dos were on top, and then I was planning on maybe decorating, putting some stickers, but as you can see, I didn't do that. I have, stuff all over the place. There's no system. Truly, I don't think I have found a system yet for the weekly, but I am working on it. I think the more I use the planner, I'll find a better system as I go along. And so that's at least what I'm hoping for, is that, I can find a better system. All right, next one this is for this week. I have some Once More with Love, some stickers in here, and then some lettering also. I think after this week, I think I am finding a little bit of a system. And so as you notice here, this is for this week. I added a line in here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add um, my social media, because it is important for me to um, post consistently. So I have daily schedules. And so I'm going to put in there, and I'm just going to tick a box if I have uploaded, because sometimes I know it's crazy. I forget. I forget to, if I uploaded something, and unless, I go back to the app and then check, oh, I haven't uploaded. But, so if it's in there, then I know, okay, I uploaded on Instagram, then I got to go upload on TikTok, then I got to upload on Facebook, Pinterest, so on and so forth. So I think that's what I'm going to do at the bottom. And then I'm going to have all my top 3 on top. That's the plan. I don't work um, with schedules. So really the time, this is going to be non-existent for me. Non-existent because I just don't work in a timely hourly schedule. So to me, I have a lot of to-do lists, lots of to-dos. And so that's what I'm going to use that for. Maybe the top 3 will always be on top, so I know which are the priorities. And that, because I am a part-time artist and a full-time procrastinator. And so I think if I have my eyes set on the top 3, I think I'll be more, yeah, intentional about my day, but we'll see about that. Okay, so when it comes to journaling, I thought I was going to use the daily part planner and then part journal, because I have seen a lot of people using their Hobonichi as that. Their dailies was like half of their to dos or things, stuff to do, and then half of it they were using it for as a journal. And so I think I tried that in a couple of days, and then I'm going to show you. I don't think it's going to work for me. I think I'm going to keep the weekly, the planning system in the monthly, and then the weekly. And then the dailies are just going to be just for journaling. All right. So this is the beginning. I was able to, a couple of minutes before midnight, New Year of 2023, I was able to sit down and just really reflect of my year, 2022. And so I'm so glad that I was able to do that, because really sitting down and remembering the whole year, I mean, honestly, I didn't realize how much has happened in a year. You do realize, it, but once you sit down and really start thinking about everything and writing it down, you're like, wow, a lot has happened in a year. So that was crazy. Did a little bit of lettering and just really right. I was writing, I was just really reflecting. I was in that moment. And so I'm so happy with this page. And then this one, I did at the same time. Kind of semi vision board. I haven't done my full vision board for this year, but I do have a few things that I really want to focus on. More self love, a different kind of self love, not just self love, going get some manicure and pedicure. I think a deeper meaning of self love. I think I have started that in 2022, and I want to continue that in this year of 2023. So a deeper meaning of self love and just continuing to be a better person, a better me. Yeah, and that's it. And then I have a product that I'm working on, and so I'm super excited about that. Because it's been a year in the making, at least a couple of, nah, not that a year, I think 6 months before the year ended, until I was really able to come up with the whole idea. And so it's super exciting. I can't wait to share more of that with you guys. And then a few things. I want to learn more florals, so how to paint florals, how to draw, construction, how it is, how it's made, the terms, and all that. Because, like what I said, I do teach a lot of classes, so it's important for me to learn more so I can share and teach more. Does that make sense? So florals and landscapes are the ones that I am wanting to focus on this year of 2023. And then, of course, I'm visualizing more projects, more collaborations, yeah, more work, for 2023. And this is the word of the year. It's clarity. I think clarity, just more focus, a clear mind to really focus on the things that I have my mind set to this year. I do have a lot of things that I worked on last year that isn't going to be announced until this year. And so that's super exciting. Clarity to know what's important, not to lose sight of things that matters the most, clarity to always have peace, and just clear mind, a clear mind for a happy life. And then that's what I'm hoping for this year. So that's the word of the year, is clarity. I'm curious, what is your word for the year, or if you even believe in the word of the year. I used to think word of the year is just blah blah blah, but to be honest with you, I have the word rice. These are the ones that stick out to me the most. The word rice, because that's when I stopped my online business, and I just continued to rise after that, to thrive. And then after that, intentional, because I wanted to be more intentional with whatever it was I was doing. And so I stuck to that word, and that word was really embedded in my mind. And so I'm hoping to keep the word clarity also in my head while as I go and move along this year of 2023. So, if you have a word of the year, I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so this was January 1. We're going to flip through a week of January, and so I'll show you. This 1st of January, I was kind of like, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to do what they were doing. Like, they were doing their to dos on, one side, and then journaling on the other side. The first day, I'm like, yeah, this is cute. I can do this. So things that I wanted to focus on that day, I put it in there, and then I did a little bit of journaling, and so it's like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And then the second day, 2nd of January, was my son's birthday. Of course, obviously, we didn't do anything, for work. I made some Filipino spaghetti, what he liked. I kind of was feeling a little weird that day. I think it's because birthday blues. It wasn't my birthday, it was my son's birthday, but I was the one having some birthday blues. But I think because my Aunt Flo was coming, so I was kind of feeling weird. And then the third day, obviously, I forgot to do all my to-do list anymore, but I was kind of like keeping the left side. I was doing all my writing in here and keeping all the left side um, not used. But after that, I just printed some photos and stuck some photos in there for the journaling. So I thought, you know what, this is never going to work. I will never use it as a planner. So I'm just going to keep using it as my journal. So there we go. Wednesday, 4th of January, I think I tried again. So I added a little bit of work stuff in here on the top left. But after that, I'm like, you know what, forget this. Come on, Lay, just keep it as a journal. All right, so I did some writing, added some stickers, and then here as well, added some stickers from Wanted in a Million, added some pictures. This was a week when my niece from California visited, so we're so happy that she came home for a week at least. She's in college, and so I'm super proud of her. Super happy that we had a wonderful time. We got the chance to meet her boyfriend John, just a super special young man. So that was fun. Celebrated my son's birthday almost the whole week, so that was really, really fun. And then here, the 6th Friday, January, again, I was kind of like trying. So I have a little bit of to dos in there, but obviously, you know what? I think I'm done with that. I think now I know I'm over that. I will never use it as a planner. I'll just stick to the weekly as my planner. So some washi tape, some stickers, some lettering, and some doodles in there. And then here, this is what happens. If I don't have my bag, my plastic container full of stickers, if I don't have it here around my desk anywhere, I'll never use it, out of sight, out of mind. And so all of these page flags and days, I did that a week ahead. So I was able to do that even here. But now that I put away the stickers, I didn't use it for the last couple of days. So here, we just have some doodles. And to be honest with you, I think it's a good idea also, because it forced me to, not force, I think force is a wrong word, but I think it inspires me to just doodle, which I love, because I love to get better at my doodling and my journaling. And so together I can do that if I don't have my stickers. But I mean, come on, I need stickers to make it look cute too. So I was able to doodle, I was able to journal. And then this was when Aunt Flo started. So obviously, I have donuts and fried chicken because that's life. And then 8th of January was my daughter's 22nd birthday. 22nd, can you believe it? I can't, honestly. It's beyond me how it goes so fast. She's just this little tiny baby. Now she's 22. She's living on her own. They're planning to buy a house, and she's just, I'm so proud of her. It's crazy. All right, and then this was Monday, and obviously I haven't done yesterday and today, which is I'm going to do tonight. But yeah, this is my Hobonichi. That's my plan. I hope, I really hope that I'll be able to stick to this system. Um, I think this time I'm gonna use the word force. I think I'm gonna force myself to do this because I think it's nice to have everything in one book. And then at the end of the year, I'll be able to flip through, or at least at the end of every month, we'll be able to flip through in here and maybe do a little bit of process videos. Let me know if you're interested in that. And I'll try my hardest to really schedule and be more intentional and have a clear mind to set all my schedules and dreams and goals for this year of 2023. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining. What are your planner or system for this year of 2023? What type of journal are you using, or what are your hopes for this year of 2023? I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your year is starting to be fabulous. I know it's only been a week or so, but take it one day at a time. All right. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. My name is Lay. Thanks for watching. See you next time.